The Art of the Glazed Dagger. Emma had always suspected her marriage to Daniel was an unfortunate bargain with a particularly passive-aggressive demon. That demon, of course, was Sylvia, her mother-in-law. From the moment their hands clasped in a strained post-engagement handshake, Emma felt a chill that had nothing to do with the air conditioning. Sylvia possessed an amazing ability to weaponize pleasantries, turning every compliment into a barbed wire injury. The wedding day, a supposed celebration of love, became a masterclass in covert warfare. As Emma, radiant in her vintage lace gown, floated down the aisle, she caught Sylvia's whispered, "Well, she cleans up nicely, doesn't she?" The false sweetness of the tone was as thick as the wedding cake frosting, and the underlying suggestion as sharp as a shard of glass. Daniel, bless his oblivious soul, dismissed it as mom being mom. He was a man who saw the world through rose-tinted spectacles, a trait Emma had once found endearing, but now considered a severe handicap in dealing with his mother. Years of family gatherings became an unpleasant series of backhanded compliments. "It's wonderful that you don't let your lack of culinary skills stop you from trying," Sylvia would chirp, as Emma served a slightly burnt casserole. "That dress is so brave. Most people wouldn't dare with your shape," she'd purr, while Emma, in her carefully chosen attire, was made to feel like a beached whale. "You're such a devoted mother, even without natural instincts," she'd coo, as Emma chased their rambunctious twins. Each barb was delivered with a smile that could melt glaciers, and a tone so sweet it could give a dentist nightmares. Emma tried everything. She tried ignoring it, pretending Sylvia's words were the buzzing of an annoying fly. She tried laughing it off, forcing herself to see the humor in the absurd situation. She even tried confronting Daniel, but he'd simply sigh, a weary look in his eyes, and say, "That's just how Mom is. She doesn't mean any harm." But Emma knew better. Sylvia's eyes, those sharp, piercing blue orbs, held a calculated gleam. She meant every word, every carefully crafted insult, every subtle dig. It was a game to her, a cruel sport played with the finesse of a seasoned assassin. One particularly grueling Sunday evening, after a dinner where Sylvia had remarked on Emma's interesting choice of wallpaper, a tasteful floral print, Emma found herself staring at her reflection in the kitchen window. The fluorescent light cast harsh shadows on her face, highlighting the lines of frustration etched around her eyes. She felt a surge of anger, hot and raw, burning away the years of forced politeness. She was done. Done being the quiet, compliant daughter-in-law. Done swallowing her pride and pretending Sylvia's words didn't sting. She was going to fight back. She decided to fight the bully with her own tactics. She would play by her rules, use her weapons, and beat her at her own game. She would become a master of the backhanded compliment, an expert at the veiled insult. The next Sunday, Emma prepared for battle like a general strategizing for war. She meticulously planned her arsenal of compliments, each one carefully crafted to inflict maximum damage. She even practiced her delivery in front of the mirror, perfecting the false sweet smile and the disarming honeyed tone. As Sylvia arrived, Emma greeted her with an overly enthusiastic hug. "Oh, Sylvia! Your dress is just darling. It's so vintage. Reminds me of my grandmother's favorite from the 60s before she discovered elastic waistbands." Sylvia's smile faltered for a fraction of a second, her sharp blue eyes narrowing. But she quickly recovered, offering a tight, "How thoughtful, dear." Emma continued her assault throughout the afternoon, each compliment a carefully placed jab. "I admire how confident you are about your opinions, even when they're unconventional. It's so refreshing to see someone so comfortable with their unique perspective." During lunch, when Sylvia commented on Emma's slightly disheveled hair, Emma countered, "Oh, you're so observant, Sylvia. It's wonderful how you notice the little things. It's a gift, really, being able to pinpoint the less polished aspects of a person's appearance." She even managed to turn Sylvia's constant critiques of her parenting into ammunition. When Sylvia remarked on the twins' boisterous behavior, Emma replied, "Yes, they're certainly spirited. You know, it's amazing how they seem to inherit your strong personality traits. It's quite the legacy. By dessert, the atmosphere in the dining room had shifted. The usual chatter had dwindled, replaced by an uneasy silence. Even Daniel, usually oblivious, seemed to sense the tension in the air. Sylvia's usual smirk had vanished, replaced by a look of bewildered confusion. As everyone sipped their coffee, Sylvia cleared her throat, her voice slightly strained. Emma, dear, I must say, I never realized how insightful you were. Emma beamed, her smile as bright as a supernova. Oh, Sylvia, that means so much coming from you. I know how rare it is for you to offer genuine praise. It's like finding a diamond in a coal mine. Unexpected, valuable, and slightly grimy. A bead of silence hung in the air, thick and heavy. Then, Daniel, bless his oblivious heart, broke the tension with a hearty laugh. Well, this is nice. My two favorite women getting along at last. Emma met Sylvia's gaze, and for the first time, she saw something other than condescension. She saw a flicker of respect, a grudging acknowledgement of her skill. Sylvia gave a slow, deliberate nod, raising her teacup in silent salute. From that day on, the backhanded compliments dwindled. Not entirely. Sylvia was still Sylvia, after all. But there was a new equilibrium in their relationship, a delicate balance of power. Emma had proven she could hold her own, that she could play the game just as well, if not better, than her mother-in-law. Sylvia chuckled, a low, throaty sound that was surprisingly genuine. Indeed, dear. Indeed. The war wasn't over, but a truce had been reached, a fragile peace built on mutual respect and a shared understanding of the power of words. Emma had won, not by silencing her mother-in-law, but by mastering her game, by turning her weapons against her, and by proving that even the sharpest tongue could be countered with a well-placed, equally sharp wit. And she did it, always, with a smile.
Have you ever been in a situation like this? Do you think that Emma handled the situation in the right way? And do you think that Sylvia was aware of how her words affected Emma? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, always remember, you are stronger than you think.